All right. Turn 71. See how bad it is. 3 deaths on the bottom, attack 14 times. Okay. 3 is not as bad as it could be. There's those units oh no, archers. I don't see his unique unit in here. So we gobbled up one of the commanders, the zealot, and stunned. Fucking hate stun. Here it is. So that means he gets 4 kills, really. I think we trade spears for damage here if we can. We might even trade other pieces for damage here as well. All right. A lot of orders this turn because a lot of our stuff is finished. We're gonna have to get wine. So this should be honey. Another decree after this. There's our free horse. We want citizenship next. I've always been a little curious if it took tech level is just relative, right? But does it count? Tech cards? I don't know. How much damage can we do in here? I'd be able to kill some chariots again. And getting this chariot force down would be nice. The axes are kind of whatever. So I probably take 2 units hit there. I probably lose 1. Probably get 1 stunned and 1 other dies or gets locked down. We can insert another. What is it? Oh, I was gonna say it takes 58 actions. No, it has 58 left, but we can walk through here once these are clean. It's 4.5. Is this thing very strong? Don't we have a horsebaned one? Four and a half and 4.5. Not quite in range of my siege engines. Would have been sweet if I'd moved them up last turn, but there were no orders to do something like that. So the question is now, do we disengage, having traded 4 for 4, including his onager that was in a frontal setup, or do we attempt to do more damage? Our reinforcements are a little ways out, but they're sizable. Moderately sized, I guess. Fighting in range of this thing is always going to be an issue, and this looks like just has never stopped. It should have 4 promotions, but it's never stopped to promote. Could also reinforce, but we're going to run into trouble. I don't mind reusing the generals as well, although it's a little expensive. Last turn was expensive point-wise. I really like trading the spears off, since they're clunky, weak versus most of his units, and only strong versus horses. So I can trade them for horses. That'd be great. Also like killing his scientists. Problem is it's harder to get around here. It takes more actions. Not that many more apparently. Why aren't Hystastis affected by Axeman's zone of control? Something to do with the waterway? Weird. Maybe it is worth reinforcing. Got a one-tile choke to slow down his chariots. It's all melee. He doesn't have axes except in here. If we can kill most of these axes with Hystastis and then push into chariots with spears, fucks things up pretty hard for him. We've only got the 2 and they're both wounded. But wounded units attack just as hard. It's crazy the damage difference between the commander and the other ones. It's only 4. Unpromoted axes. Can any of these one shot? No. We might be able to 3-shot or 4-shot 3 of them. But probably not. Can I do anything with the chariot? Let's say I marched it all the way out here. A, how expensive is it? A lot. It's not super efficient either. It might be better for the turn after. So if we go there and there, or even the other way around, we'll 2-shot that. 2.5. We will do enough with the spear that we could leave 1 spear there to do it. If we take 2 of these, kill 1 of those, 2 spears, kill 1 of those. Can we take 2 to 3 of these to kill more of those? Or are they going to get charioted to death on that land over there? We might be able to. I think I want to try that. Do we leave the commander here where he's going to get stunned, or there? I think here. Wow, that's his strength without his adjacency bonus. Dude is strong. I like the 1-tile choke though. Although I guess if they beats the unit down, the 1-tile choke doesn't help me. This is our urban one. Could we do it with a different... just the horsebaned one? So if this guy came here, strike. 2.5 compared to the... oh, it is bonus there. 2.5 compared to the 2.5. That would do it. It's not even the bonus one. It's just tough. That's fine too. armor that doesn't directly kill. Same with both of them leaving at 1 health. Sucks. Yeah, I could kill it with both. Three and a half. Lose our defensive bonus if we move to there. Could move this one here instead. That's 3.5. 3.5 for 7. 2.5 for 9.5. It's exact. Assuming I did math right. Which one's most likely to survive? This one, I think. No, it's 8.5. 3.5, 3.5, and 2.5 is 8.5. Filthy. That's a bit of a problem. Can we get damage from attacking through? I kind of needed those spears. Three and a half and 3.5 is 7. No, I did it right. Okay. I did it right. Does it matter which one gets promoted? 70, 10? Probably not. Now, the only thing we haven't done is unlocked my ability to move around. And that was my reinforcement there. Deals 4, it has 4.5 left. How much do you deal? 4. Did I do the same one twice? Maybe. Okay, this unit's at 8.5. This does 4. And that does 4. So not good enough. We can fling them off on this stuff, which is probably fine. Just want to space them. Not good spacing there, sadly. Attempt to kill this thing as well. I don't think that's very valuable. All right. So the other things we need to do is we need to bring our chariot this way. We want to finish our roads so it calculates that city connection properly. In terms of moving this unit, still prefers this way. Okay. We're gonna throw these spears away or trade them. I think I'm just going to pay the least expensive way to do it, which is here. And there. I don't think either are getting away, but this one definitely isn't. I don't want a third Numidian spawn, even though it's really annoying to have that unit stuck there. Okay, 7 workers, 2 pop-ups. Probably should have looked at those pop-ups rather. We lost a scientist. Wasn't she leading a city? Yeah, she was. Okay. She Who's leading this city? Queen is not currently tutoring, but could be. When are our kids 10? 3 years. Don't really want to put her in one of these cities. We've got a foolish leader. The Duchess is warlike, presumably running a different city already. Cato is potentially someone we could throw in here with +3 military. 100 civics to move him. I was hoping to get a little bit more time in that city, but I think it's time to do that. Okay. Any of these horsebane? They are. This is double combat horsebaned. Kind of want this unit over there. Could stand a worker in one of these locations. Kind of using my workers. 19 AP left. Did we miss combat strength? We might have. Who can be this leader? We want someone from one of these two families, which is probably this guy. Okay. All right, lost a year in here. We could switch somebody else into there. The Delver comes to mind. Builder and Delver fine in here. Maybe spending too many civics, I'm not sure. All right, the rest of these influence actions if we want them. Also be nice to add some generals. Okay. Is this a road? It was a Lux improvement. It seems to be a road as well, although not strictly necessary. 14. All right, I want this stuff roaded. Which workers are most important right now? Could probably get to them all, but if I had to prioritize, is it time? This city needs to build luxuries, so it's not time to build military in there, so that's pretty irrelevant. This city probably is going to build some military buildings with the addition of that unit in there. This city is doing its last fisher now. I was going to build a settler, but I don't have to. So perhaps we bring this worker back, build barracks. Or barracks stronghold. Oh, big movements. Not what I wanted to do with workers this turn, sadly. You'll idle heal. Don't really want it in that spot, but it's okay to be in that spot. Want forts. Kind of need more melee again. They come in? What is this city doing? Stasta's good. So we have all the military buildings here. Could be a lumber mill. It's not a bad one. We're okay on iron, but not great. Could be a road. We have money. Can we do anything with money? We could rush specialists. Roads are cheap worker actions. So starting a building. It's another Lux. These wonders have been hogging our worker time. Got a lot of improvements that we need in there, including all of the military buildings down here as well. Only one action left. I'm probably not doing anything with it. Could be an influence action. We could just also move something one tile. Don't have any military that hasn't moved, I don't think. Or promoted. Could add a general to this onager, or this horse is probably worth. The queen could do it. Don't think that's a very good spot for her. She's very likely to get crippled. I can't believe this entire faction has just one. How can this person even serve as a general? That's a builder. Queen consort, I guess. No idea. Can move one worker, I suppose. I think we might be helping in here to build buildings. And what just happened to my military points? Oh, I can't. I think I could build a barracks there. But it doesn't have double adjacencies, so I can't. I don't think I care enough for any of the other things this person could do. It's just going to be moving a worker into a tile. Probably that's fine. Let's send it back.
All right. Keep rallying. Let's take a look what happened here. Looks like he broke through those archers and killed stuff. Interesting. We can definitely increase our wisdom a little more. Research. Doctrine will let us build temples, which will help with discontent. So let's take that. Upgrade that. So let's move it a little further. Well, first let's see what's going on here. Just use that one. All right. Not bad. Now. Okay. Definitely want to move this one up. Really, that's faster that way. Should definitely build roads across those hills. Alright, definitely build roads. We can move this one here. Buy an upgrade. Buy another one of these, rush it out. Build a horse. We need to build a citadel. I'm gonna buy one because I want the citadel to get started. Get Inquiry up and running again. We have governors that are sages, that are judges, yeah. So we can, let's get Inquiry up. We'll put in a judge, governor, and buy monks once we can. Our workers are just lying fallow for now, that's fine. Feel like yeah, he's weaker and primitive, so we've shown our Kushites. Yeah, pretty good here. Honor is on its way. I want to see where I think they need to get some roads here. Although, maybe once we get water up there, I don't know. We'll see. Alright, ending turn.